Hello, it's me Hiroshi Yamazoe. This time I would like to talk about the ultimate mystery. What happens when we die? As I mentioned in the self-introduction video, I was bullied in childhood and became severely depressed. I had been Hikikomori for a long time and had a desire to commit suicide. I have recovered a lot now, but at that time I was thought many times about commit suicide. So I thought about the death so much. I have been thinking a lot about what happens when I die. Probably everyone thinks about death because everyone will die someday. So this time I would like to talk my opinion about what happens when we die. First of all, I think it is clear what happens if we die physically. The heart stops and brain cells stop working. The physical activity of the body stops forever. But how about the consciousness? I think it is the matter. When we die, does consciousness stop and disappear like as physical activity, or it will move to another world? Will consciousness go beyond the physical body to another world? First, I did some research on how people think about this. It is a little old statistics from 1998 and it depends on the countries, but it seems about half of the people in the world believe in life after death. And this is the data from a Japanese research institute. Similarly, it seems about half of the people in the world believe in the life after death. First of all, what is the concept of life after death? What people are thinking about? Here are some examples. First concept is reincarnation. Buddhism and Hinduism believe that people are reborn after death. By the way, in the case of Buddhism, living is a pain, so make an effort not to be reborn. Second concept, heaven and hell. In the case of Christianity, at the time of the final judgment, everyone who died will come to life again, and each person will assign to heaven or hell depending on what he or she did in own life. I think there are various other life after death concepts in the world. However, the concepts of reincarnation or heaven and hell have not been scientifically proven, but there are many things that are not scientifically proven today also. For example, there are a lot of undiscovered substances such as dark matter. There is also a strange world called quantum mechanics in the micro world. There are many things that are scientifically unclear. It is possible that the world of the afterlife will be scientifically discovered in the future. But what if there is no life after death? If human consciousness is generated only by brain cells activity, consciousness will be nothing when brain cells activity has stopped. But what does it mean to be nothing? If there is everything, nothing, time and space is also nothing. But what does that all mean? As long as you have consciousness, time and space exist. So what is nothing? I don't think I can able to understand that it is because it needs to be consciousness to understand something. So if consciousness becomes nothing, we can't understand everything. According to scientists, this universe was originally nothing. And scientists said that a Big Bang has happened, and then this universe was created. So, if everything becomes nothing after the death, will a Big Bang occur, and does another universe has reborn? I think nothingness is a mystery. When we die, will we be nothing, or will we be reborn, or will we go to heaven or hell? In any case, I think it is certain that our physical bodies will stop in this physical world in after death. Our bodies will stop function in this physical world, but I think that our some kind the influence will continue to remain in physical world. There is the interesting word butterfly effect. That means the flapping of a small butterfly creates a big typhoon. It is some kind of theory of science. So a small event can create a big event. If applying the concept of the butterfly effect to the after death, some small things people did in life maybe lead to big things in after death. And there is another important point. The present is accumulation of all past events. Everything that ancestors and living creatures did in the past has accumulated, and then this present exists. So, as long as this universe lasts, even if we die, we will continue to live as a part of the past. The present continues to arise from the accumulation of past events. So, we will survive after death as part of that past. I was thinking when I was looking at the glitter on this surface of the sea. I thought that this glittering sea surface represents the fact that the present continues to arise due to the huge amount of past events. For example, a small stone thrown into the sea by someone somewhere 200 years ago could make a very small difference in how the sea surface glittering today. In other words, even we die, our influence will remain in this universe in some way. Applying a butterfly effect to this, even the little things we did in our life could lead to something big. From this perspective, the after-death world exists beyond the physical body. I don't know what happens our consciousness in after death, but our influence will remain in the world some way. I think this is the truth. This time I have talked about the ultimate mystery, what happens when we die. Thank you for watching. I will continue to make various videos. Please subscribe to my channel. So, thank you for watching. See you and stay healthy. Bye.